number 6. This is Farmer Jenny. Jenny, you are our first ever female farmer, and I believe you're not looking for a wife, but actually a husband.
I'm definitely looking for a husband, yeah.
Yeah?
So, yeah, long time coming, but yeah.
Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm 33 and I'm a cattle farmer from Tumbarumba, New South Wales.
Jenny has devoted herself to the farming lifestyle, but it's come at a cost.
I think the typical X-generation slogan of, whoops, I forgot to get married and have children, definitely applies to me.
Jenny knows what she's got to offer and what she's chasing.
Looks don't matter to me all that much. I'm more worried about a person's personality and having a good heart.
Yeah, I think I'm really ready to settle down and I'd be very happy.
Have you ever been in love before?
I have been in love before, and in 2007 I split up from a 5-year relationship, which I thought was the one. And yeah, found myself back at square one. So I've had one brief relationship since then. So I'm really hoping to find it again, yeah.
And what about taking the big step of getting married and settling down? Are you ready to do that at the age of 33?
Oh, I'm definitely ready to do that. Definitely. I'm overdue. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting my farmers. No, my... That's so nice. Angus.
I knew you were in North.
Our female farmer Jenny finds her boys have come bearing gifts.
Ashley, how are you? Oh, thank you.
But it turns out presents are not the way to this girl's heart.
I'm not the sort of person that can be impressed with gifts or presents.
I got this for you.
Oh, that's clever. I like people for, you know, what they're really like, who they really are, rather than, yeah, what they can give me.
That's for your nephew.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That is so nice, thank you.
How you going, Dave?
Trip was okay?
Yeah.
And Owen is the final bloke to meet Farmer Jenny.
What would I like in a partner? I'd like someone who's loyal and affectionate and, you know, and able to build a life together as well.
When Owen came out, he was so intense. I couldn't believe it. It was he was just really one of those people, he was just really focused.
I embrace most things, and like whatever I sort of set out to do, like I usually, you know, achieve it.
I feel like I've known him for a long time.
Been lovely.
Lovely to meet you.
too, eh?
Okay.
Look after yourself.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Bye.
Oh gosh, he's so nice. Oh, that guy just absolutely rocked me. I've got to go and take 5 minutes out.
Last to make her selection is Farmer Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Hello.
This is it?
This is it.
At 33, she's on a mission to find Mr. Right. But has she met him today?
It'd make me really happy if I got picked this afternoon.
I think there was a bit of chemistry going on there, like first impressions and what you feel is pretty true.
My first choice, Andrew. You've got some kind of charisma about you that I can't really describe it, and a killer smile.
I detect some chemistry between you two.
Gravy. Number 2, I choose Grant. Number 3, Ashley. I'd like to get to know Ashley a bit better. Number 4 is Stephen M.
I'm sick of being single and coming home to an empty house and having no one in my life. That's why I'm here, to find a soulmate and maybe to get married.
Well, Jenny, this is tough, but you now have to decide on the last guy you would like to see again on the group date.
Choice number 5 is Owen. Owen seems genuine, caring, down to earth, and I'd really like to get to know him better.
Wow, that was like on a knife's edge. I thought I wasn't going to get in, and then, yeah, like, got the last spot. I'm blown away. It's a privilege, yeah.
The others, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I know it was a huge effort, and I'd just like to wish you all the best in going forward and finding whatever it might be who's right for you. So good luck.
High in the Blue Mountains, Farmer Jenny's thrown her boys off a cliff.
Ashley was in his element here, absolutely loved it. Look at him go, he's like a little spider. Just whoo, out of there.
While some leap into love, others take it slow and steady, like country guy Owen, who's just happy to be with Jenny again.
I love her. She's a real, like, country girl. This sort of like the soul of the earth, someone that you can, you know, see yourself being with and getting along with.
Lovely to meet you.
On the speed date, Owen took Jenny's breath away.
Oh gosh, he's so nice.
But he's about to find a rival in charmer Andrew, who's been left at the top with Jenny.
So what's your story? Andrew, what's...
My story, I'm just too fussy, too picky.
When we were waiting at the top to go down, Andrew and I had a few minutes to fill and we were just chatting away.
What about little ones?
Be nice, yes. If I was lucky enough and if, yeah, the right person wanted that as well, then yeah, of course.
We're looking down the track, and I think that's what Jenny was after, and it definitely is what I'm after. So.
Andrew's given Jenny a lot to think about, and he's not ready to stop there.
How about a good luck kiss before you go down, Jen?
Good luck.
See you at the bottom.
See you at the bottom.
The kiss on the cheek. Well, I mean, it was just a chance to maybe get Jenny thinking a little bit more about me.
Andrew probably capitalised on the situation. I guess you could turn around and say, oh, I capitalised on it. But yeah, it's a sweet gesture.
For favourite Owen, though, the kiss wasn't so sweet.
Getting the first kiss off Jenny, well, I think that's sort of a point where the dynamics of the group changed a bit. You know, that's what he was bringing to the game. Like, you had to step it up a bit, maybe a bit of game on.
So what were you doing for work overseas then?
But that's not where the real sparks are flying. During their abseiling date, charmer Andrew stole a kiss.
Good luck.
Which didn't sit well with favourite Owen. Now these two boys are locking horns.
I've heard a vicious rumour that Gilly got a bit of action with Jenny at the top there. You know, once he got rid of all the young dogs and dropped them over the edge, and all we could hear was laughter and giggling, and then we just see this big smile come down.
Well, you would have been smiling too.
I think with Gilly at the barbecue, it felt good to actually give him a bit of a ribbon, to know that actually, you know, your hat's in the ring and you're here for the long run.
No, I just snuck a little kiss in.
Oh, God, tell the full story.
Gave her a good luck kiss, and that was it. Of course I'm competing. Like, Jenny is a great girl, and the competition is pretty high. And I felt pretty good after it too. It was good to have a yarn with Jenny on her own and get you lot out in the paddock somewhere.
From the looks of things, the race for Jenny's heart is about to get very interesting.
May the best man win, that's it, Gilly.
I have to say first, this was the toughest thing, but I unfortunately have to pick 3 to go further with. And my first choice is Andrew. Apart from the killer smile. Andrew, I think the more time I spend with you, the more I've liked you. My second choice is Stephen. You're just the most genuine, down-to-earth, lovely guy.
I'll have to come to Tumba. I'll be there.
Great.
Oh yeah, to be picked, just, yeah, it's unreal, isn't it? Like, now we get to go to Tumbarumba and, yeah, it'll be good fun.
So Jenny, who's the final person you'd like to invite back to the farm?
My last choice is Owen. If you'd like to come, I'd love to have you back
I'd love to come. Thank you.
Great.
Cheers.
Owen, how relieved are you right now?
I'm a little bit, like, I'm relieved because I thought I was going home for sure. With coming in third place, it's challenged the hell out of me. But maybe I'm a bit of a dark horse, a stayer or something, you know, and that's me.
One of Jenny's guys is about to leave the farm forever.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Well, unfortunately today's the day that someone has to go home. I just want to say I'm so grateful and honoured and incredibly happy that you all came to stay.
Right from the start, I felt some sort of, connection there. I've so enjoyed being here, and I really don't want to go home.
You're definitely an awesome, perfect really, and you go a long way to find someone better than you. Yeah, it's just been great fun. So thanks for the privilege.
You're most welcome.
Right from the start, I've been nervous about everything the whole way, but it has been great to spend this time with you. Hopefully, you haven't cracked me off.
I just want to thank you all for coming, and you'd all make wonderful husbands, but yeah, I can't take three. So the person who I'm sending home is Stephen.
Okay.
I would just want to wish you all the best for the future and all the happiness to the luckiest girl that finally does end up with you. And I'm sure you'll find someone very soon because, yeah, you've got a lot to give to someone and you're going to make someone one day very happy.
Thank you.
I didn't so much choose Stephen to go home. I chose the other two to stay.
Oh yeah, disappointed, but these things happen. They've happened before and they'll happen again. We'll just play on.
After today, I've taken a big step in the right direction, and that's down the path of finding myself a wife. It's all good.
Now that it's the two of us, it's definitely going to be a bit tighter, and maybe Owen might see that it's time for him to go home early.
Owen, want to come for a swim?
Yeah, I'd love to, eh?
Oh, a swim? Oh, yeah. I'm going to become a mountain man.
Grab your tugs. Yeah, I'm a bit shy, so I thought I'll jump in the water really quick, but it worked to my detriment. I lost my swimmer's. My swimmer bottoms got left behind. Wasn't good. Oh, it wasn't good at all.
I think sometimes Jenny's a little bit uncoordinated. It seems to just happen.
For Jenny and Owen, it seems as though a swim is just the thing to whet the appetite for love.
Yeah, I think when Jenny and I went swimming, I think, there definitely was a breakthrough. Like, I did feel something change, for sure.
He's relaxing a bit and we're having a bit more fun, and probably here it's not quite so serious as perhaps he is sometimes around others. So yeah, it was really good.
And it's being comfortable that allows this potential country couple to open up to each other.
So you haven't told me what about the wife?
Oh, what I'm looking for in a wife.
Are you looking for a wife? I hope so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't looking for a wife. What am I looking for in a wife? Yeah, I'm looking for someone that, that you can form a partnership and a bond with, and I think we're a bit similar in a way, but we're both, I think just missing having someone special in our lives.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm feeling yet. I really like him, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think Jenny's got all the qualities that I'm looking for in a wife.
Don't shoot a cow.
Andrew's been actively courting Jenny's affections from day one.
How about a good luck kiss before you go down, Jen?
But earlier today, Jenny treated his rival Owen to a romantic swim.
I really like him, that's all I'm going to say.
A little woolly.
And Andrew can't help feeling a tad jealous.
I hate seeing you go off with another fella. I was thinking, whoa. When Jenny went on the one-on-one with Owen, I don't know, it's one of those things that just makes you feel a bit uncomfortable.
You get along with Owen though, don't you?
Oh, yeah. But I'm here for you, not him. No, I want this to go forever, not just 10 days.
Yeah, but you could have easily, had you met someone that it kind of clicked with, that could have happened.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you just didn't meet someone.
Till maybe now. I think I probably could fall in love with Jen, yeah. We'll just wait and see how it goes.
I don't think that would.
But while Andrew's heart is certain, Jenny has a bombshell.
I really like you and you're a really happy, nice guy, but I really like Owen. I think he's great, but at the moment I've got stronger feelings for Owen and it's only fair to let him know that.
But Andrew's not the type to give up.
Well, we're both here for you, basically. I like to think I'm still in the game because Jenny did make it pretty clear that she does like both of us. We'll just have to wait and see. Can't fit anything, it's your fault, huh?
Righto, mate, I'll take the blame for it.
At her property in the Riverina Highlands, Farmer Jenny and her 2 blokes are off for a camping trip.
I'm so excited. Camping's something I've done my whole life and I absolutely love. So I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, good spot. Okay, guys, I'm going to get the fire started. Do you want to see you can set the tents up the fastest?
Righto, Owen, it's on.
All right. Righto, Gilly. It's game on, mate. Hey, stop running. Hey, jeez, look at you.
I just thought, yeah, the boys can put up the tents and they took it in a competitive manner as usual and away they went. So you can set it up the quickest, so yeah.
How you going, Gilly?
No good.
No
You're
good,
the
mate.
wrong way around.
Andrew's refusing to give up, and he's going to use every opportunity to prove to Jenny he's the better man.
Well, no. We'll cook for you.
Day fades gently into night.
So you both like camping?
Oh, I lived in a swag for over 2 years.
And around the campfire, the competition between Jenny's boys cools.
Everyone's been there, done that. Like, I love camping. Like, you know, like...
But not for long.
Smoke follows beauty. You'll be right, Owen. I won't touch you tonight.
I know, Gilly, mate. Hey, I'm pretty rough and ready. You won't be following me, mate.
Owen and Andrew's rivalry has turned nasty. And it only gets worse when Owen decides to make a move on Jenny.
He put his hand on Jenny's knee and I happened to be over the other side of the fire. If he wants to be a prick like that, let him go, but hopefully Jenny will see through that.
I don't think there's many levels to him. You know, he's not a bloke that I would be mates with in everyday life. I'll tell you that now, and that's being honest.
Andrew's frustrations have boiled over. He's not a happy camper.
I feel like a bloody idiot, really. I feel like I'm back in 6th class.
It'll be so nice, just too, because I've been with the boys so long and it'd be nice to have some girls come in and I've been missing my friends.
As they prepare for the party, her boys Andrew and Owen are trying to put their rivalry behind them.
Just throw them on the wall, like sort of pretty ad lib.
Yep.
Whatever we think, and you know.
It'd stand out really well on there, so it'd be good.
In Tumbarumba, Farmer Jenny is approaching the end of the farm stay with a sense of hope.
I think you spend so many hours alone and you think, oh, there's no hope in the world, and I've been lucky enough to meet 2 wonderful guys. Yeah, it's made me a bit more optimistic, I think.
Look like you're after a rabbit.
Since the beginning, Jenny's boys, Andrew and Owen, have been competing for her affections.
How about a good luck kiss before you go down, Jen?
Charming Andrew stole a kiss at the group date. But when he brought a surprise gift to the farm stay,
Lovely.
Owen went one better by bringing his horse.
I've never met someone before like Jenny. Like, you know, she makes the blood pump a little bit faster and, you know, that's a pretty wonderful feeling.
Since then, Andrew's been the underdog in the race for Jenny's heart, but he's not ready to give up.
I like to think I'm still in the game. Here you go, Jen.
Thank you. Wow, you spoiled me tonight.
Well, you're worth spoiling.
Tonight, as the farm stay draws to an end, Andrew wants to find out if he's done enough to win Jenny over.
Well, obviously I don't want Owen to be the final pick. I'm here for the long haul. Well, have you picked someone to keep spoiling you yet?
I have picked someone to keep spoiling me, yeah.
I thought you had. It's not me, is it?
You're spoiling me now, but...
No, I figured that the last couple of days, Jen, and I thought, well, why not cook you a good feed?
That's so
and
nice.
have the night with you. So.
Oh, thank you.
She is the most bubbly, happy, fun-loving. She's just a champ. It didn't matter. One of us was going to have to go home. So.
That's so lovely. Thank you.
On the final night on Jenny's farm, Owen is preparing a romantic dinner for two.
I'm really looking forward to actually spending time with her because, you know, like, wow, you know, she's a great girl.
So tonight, Andrew's done the gentlemanly thing and given the potential couple some space.
Obviously, I wish that it was me cooking the final dinner tonight. That didn't happen, and hopefully it'll go well and it'll all be burnt. But no, as long as Jenny gets a good feed out of it and doesn't get crooked.
You can come out now.
Wow, look at this.
Good evening. How you going?
Good. Goodness me. This is a transformation. Thank you. Oh, wow.
Do you want a little bit more?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Owen's hoping tonight it could become something more.
I've got a bit of a plan, is maybe hopefully make it a little bit romantic because, you know, like maybe I think I struggle a bit with that side of things.
You've done well. You've picked it. I love salmon. I love asparagus and I love pasta. So.
Wow, we're on a winner. Eh? I must have picked up on what you like.
It must be a bit intuitive, I think.
I think it must be. True.
I think Jenny and I were both quite shy people. I think we show our affections in different ways.
You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So do you.
Thank you.
It was really nice when he said that I look beautiful. I don't take compliments very well, but coming from him, it was nice to hear. That was a lovely dinner. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Absolutely beautiful.
You're welcome.
My favourite.
Did you really? Well, you love these. I saw the adverts.
For the first time since their journey began, our farmers are together again.
We've already spilled the beans, so we want to find out your guys. Yeah.
Actually, no, I can't give anything away, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Any tears?
Yeah, kisses.
Maybe.
You think, though, it's pretty good odds. Series 1, there's been a wedding. Series 2, there's an engagement. So there's got to be one of us.
Our boys and girl from the bush have a lot of catching up to do.
Cheers to being back together.
Absolutely.
And looking forward to finding out.
We get to have our girly chat. Now, you are, of course, our first ever female farmer. How has the journey been for you?
Oh, goodness. It's been, very interesting journey. I came in this wholeheartedly. I want to get married, I want to find a husband and live happily ever after.
You got a big smile on your face. How was the city break? What happened?
I hope he's happy to see me. I'll be quite concerned if he's not looking happy.
But who won it in the end?
How you going? Huh? too, mate.
Good.
Looking well, hey?
Yeah, great spot.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Nice, and it's a bit warm.
Definitely the reaction I was hoping for. So, yeah, he was happy and full of energy and, yeah, bouncing around.
Good squeeze.
To see Jenny standing there, that was very special.
I remember the moment you met Owen, sparks flew. Can you take me back to that time?
I think it was his eyes. He's got these amazing green eyes and he's just looking into my eyes like, oh my goodness.
Do you think you are in love with Owen?
I think he's a wonderful person.
Jenny, have you told him that you loved him?
The L word might have come into play at some stage, but it was put in a very light-hearted manner. So to say that you love a person so early, I think it's a big call. So I might hold that card a bit closer for a minute.
Should we get him out here and have a chat?
Yeah, I think perhaps we should.
Looking forward to seeing him?
I am looking forward to seeing him.
It's you, you're blushing.
Yeah, so let's bring him out.
Here comes Owen. I forget you again.
Oh.
You too.
Hey Owen, how are you? Good to see you.
You too.
Really good to see you. Come, take a seat. How amazing is this girl? How lucky are you, Owen?
Yeah, I think I've got to scratch myself sometimes, and I think, you know, like, I've been waiting for a while to meet someone. You know, when I first sort of met Jenny, I thought, you know, there was a bit of, like, some sparks going on.
Yes, there was. There still is, I have to say. There definitely still is. You can't hide it. There's definitely sparks between you two. So you've fallen in love.
Oh, I don't think I wouldn't be sitting here if I wasn't. I think the more I get to know of Jenny, you know, the more there is to love about her. Jenny's a very important, you know, person in my life, and I think will continue to be.
So, guys, what does the future hold for you two?
I'll hope to get him to know him a bit better, and then if I like what I see, then it'll be wonderful.
Wedding bells. The farmer has found herself a husband.
Oh, I couldn't go so far to say that, but...
Yeah, your face is nearly as red as Is that why they've got it on? I've never met anyone like Jenny before, and my dreams are coming true.
When I think about Owen, there is something that makes me smile.
Last time we saw you, you and Owen were together. What's happening now?
It didn't work out between Owen and I, and he's a lovely person, but I think you realise pretty quickly if someone isn't right for you, and went our own ways, and yeah, then I was just single thinking, oh, what on earth do I do now? I've done the ultimate thing you can do to try and find a husband, and yeah, I just had a few dark days and then thought, oh, okay, I'll just have to be happy being single. And it was only a few weeks after the show ended and things with Owen ended, and yeah, I managed to move on and meet someone wonderful.
So who is the lucky man?
Well, I'm the lucky girl to have, come across Mark. I'd known him for about 10 years, but not very well, and didn't really have anything in common. And the producers had asked me if I knew anyone single for the series after ours. So I was thinking out there, well, I think Mark's still single, I better go and check. So I actually had something to go and talk to him about, and I asked him if he was interested in going on the show, and we talked for about 10 minutes, and then I thought, oh, there's no way I'm putting your name in for the show. I'd like to get to know you for myself. So yeah, we dated for 6 months, and then yeah, the ring came along, and 2 months later we were married. So it was wonderful.
I have noticed, big sparkler.
Yes.
So let me get this straight. You went out looking for farmers for our show. Yes. You found a farmer.
Yes.
And within 6 months, he's proposed.
Yes.
So the farmer's found herself a husband.
Yes.
Or a farmer. Yes. You found a farmer. And 6-month-old baby Olive makes a family of 3. Hello, lovely to meet you.
You too, Nat.
And you, oh, she's so cute. So, instant family?
Yeah, it was 10 months after we were married, she came along, so yeah, very happy.
So, Mark, what is it that you love about Jenny?
Oh, it's have to be a personality and a smile and a get up and go.
I mean, you pretty much dropped to your knee and proposed straight away.
Well, when someone comes along like this, you don't muck around.
What was the wedding day like for you?
Standing at the front of the church, and when Jenny came walking down there, I don't break a tear over anything, but I cried that day.
And what about you, Jenny? How was the wedding for you? Was it your dream?
It was wonderful. It was very low-key, just good, relaxing, fun day with all our friends, and yeah, it was really nice.
Are you getting any farm work done being a new mum?
You managed to get a bit done. I throw her in the papoose and she comes out on the bike and she comes and gets the eggs.
Ollie loves the chooks and the dogs and the cats and the cows and sheep. She helps out and makes sure we're doing everything right.
Has she changed your life?
I think for anyone, yeah, a child changes your life, but definitely for the better. Like, it's unbelievable how much you just adore them. So I just give her a million kisses a day. So, yeah, it's just enriches your life. And it's so nice to have one of your own too. I'm always looking after other people's children as well, so it's nice to have your own.
And what about you, Mark? What's it like seeing Jenny as a mum? Does it make you, your love for Jenny grow stronger, seeing her as a mum? Do you think? Has it changed?
God, yeah. When it's just two people, it's one thing, but when you've got a little family, it's a whole different thing altogether. Yeah, it completes the circle, I suppose. What do you reckon, Ollie? Good fun, isn't it?
I just wake up thinking, oh, I'm the luckiest girl in the world. I'm finally married and living on the farm, and it's fantastic, so.
Hi, I'm Becky. I live and work on a station in the middle of South Australia, and I'm looking for a husband.
The wild centre of South Australia has one tough woman to tame it, Farmer Becky.
We're on 1,000,000 acres, which is about 3,300 square kilometres. I like to work. I like to work hard. I like throwing myself into everything as much as I possibly can and doing the best I can.
The women of Becky's family have worked this land for 3 generations, and Becky isn't going to be the last. In fact, she already has one special little helper.
I became a mum 8 years ago and I had my daughter Charlie. She's a great little kid. So far to date, she's the love of my life. I haven't met anybody else that made me as happy as she does.
But even little Charlie thinks it's time for that to change.
I would love to have a husband. I hope she finds one.
I don't want to grow old alone. I want to find love. I want to be in love. I want to meet someone that makes me feel everything. And the right time will be when the right person knocks on the door, I guess.
How you going? How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Over with Farmer Becky, first impressions are looking good.
Matching boots. What kind are yours?
Harriet's?
No, I've got Wranglers. They're very similar, aren't they?
They're pretty close.
And she seems quite taken with her next bloke, John.
So how do you think you go if this all worked out and you moved to South Australia?
Yeah, I think I can handle it. Yeah.
John was a really nice guy. Sat down, had a yarn. It was great.
And it seems Prince Charming has arrived in the nick of time.
Fairly independent. Although I do live with my mum, so.
Oh, yeah?
She's I think I just got weed on. Yeah, I had a bit of bird poo or wee, I don't know what it was, in my eye. Jumped up, squawked like a girl and started holding my eye and say, somebody help me.
That's good luck, isn't it?
I don't know.
So I had to clean the poo out of her eye, so it was very unique.
Righto,
I thought it was a bit of conjunctivitis or something coming down.
No, bird pooing only definitely isn't something you want happening on a first date.
So will her last date with businessman Gavin finally break her bad luck with the boys?
There's a rose for you, Dale.
Thank you very much.
No worries, I'll just find it out there. So.
That's very sweet.
Tell me about you, Becky, the person.
Me, Becky the person, and very outgoing and very loud.
Nice.
But also very down to earth.
Yeah.
And taking the time to try and stop and smell these sometimes too. He was really lovely, really genuine. I think strong connection. Yep, definitely. And yeah, enjoy Charlie before she gets too old.
Yeah, Charlie's your daughter's name?
She's 8, yeah.
Have you got a photo of Charlie?
I do actually. There's my baby.
Oh, she is gorgeous, isn't she?
She is.
Just like you, huh?
That was nice. He wanted to take an interest in what interests me, being my little girl, so I thought that was very special.
I'd love to come to the farm, it would be an honour, but if I don't, I wish you well with your search and finding love.
Thank you very, very much. What did I think about Gavin? Top of the pops. Top of the pops. That helped.
You're looking for a potential husband and a stepfather for Charlie?
Yep.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Okay, Beck, well, it is decision time. Can you please share with us the 3 guys that will be joining you on the station?
I think Becky's definitely got a potential to be a future wife. She's very nice.
If she doesn't pick me, I'll be a bit upset about it. I reckon she rocks. Yeah, I like it a lot.
So, Beck, who is the first guy that will be joining you on the station?
Hey, Gavin. This is the part where Charlie did come into it too, with Gavin having a little girl of his own. It felt good, yeah.
Beck, the second guy that's going to be joining you on the farm.
Stephen.
Thank you.
So, Beck, who is the last guy that will be coming with you to the station?
Joe.
Obviously,
Joe.
the smile has something to do with it.
Yeah, he's a pretty happy sort of fella.
Oh, thanks, Beck.
A million acres, supermarkets 250 k's away. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty remote.
So she's busy sprucing up the shearers' quarters in preparation for her 3 handsome lads and the promise of real love.
This farmer really wants to find someone to love. It'd mean a fair bit to find that right one person.
But finding the man of her dreams is something Becky must do for 2, herself and her 8-year-old daughter, Charlie.
She's made my life extra special, extra wonderful. She's a really special kid. So you know what's going on?
No.
Well, you know there's 3 guys coming to stay. So this is an opportunity for me to get to know these people and see if they're the ones that I might want to be happy with.
Yeah, hopefully you like one of the boys.
Hopefully. You're always thinking, yeah, it'd be nice to not only find the right person for me, but try and find the right person who's going to look after Charlie.
Charlie's going to spend the week with a friend, while Becky's going to welcome her 3 special visitors to the farm. Farmer Becky's blokes, Gavin, Joe and Stephen, have already travelled across the country to arrive in the remote town of Coobapedy.
Yep, it's definitely in the middle of nowhere.
But love can't start until they find their gorgeous girl.
Hello.
Hey, g'day Becky, it's Gav. We've landed.
Get yourself some water for the drive, and you need to drive about 170 k's south.
No worries, we'll see you soon then, hey? Cheers.
Now there's just one more dusty stretch of road between them and discovering what it'll take to win Becky's heart.
I think everybody wants to find their happily ever after with someone special.
At Becky's farm, that means a 5 a.m. start.
Must say, when the bang went on the door, I pretty much hit the ceiling. It scared the absolute bejeebers out of me.
Come on, Joe. Rise and shine. Chopper, chopper.
Becky's definitely a tough person.
Come on, Joe. You can do it.
Becky's looking for a fairy tale romance.
You up?
But right now, the needs of 2,000 head of thirsty sheep must come first.
Righto, guys. We're going to mustang sheep, and if we don't move them today, the sheep are going to die.
This is the first chance the boys have had to show Becky what they're made of. Businessman Gavin has 0 farm skills, but he can handle a bike. So Becky's put him mustering just to see how he copes.
Riding a motorbike and mustering a sheep was really cool. Never done that before.
And his newfound droving skills haven't gone unnoticed by she who matters most.
I was really impressed with Gavin moving the sheep. He did a really exceptional job for someone who's never done it before.
Joe's also no slouch when it comes to farm work.
It was a straggler, so we had to pick it up because it wouldn't have made it to the next water.
Which pleases the boss.
It was great to have Joe around because he has had the experience, so he knew how to tie the sheep up.
All done.
I don't want to grow old alone. I want to build a life with someone, work side by side. Someone to talk with at the end of the day. Someone to share their day with me. We decided to have a cool drink and had a bit of a cheers at a job well done. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
And after watching Becky on the job, the boys have a new respect for this hard-working single mum.
I do admire Becky as an individual because to parent is, you know, that's tough enough, but, you know, to do the work that she does is incredible, absolutely incredible.
With the morning's work done, Becky's getting back to the business of having fun and finding a husband.
The dam was there and Stephen wanted to go for a swim, so we went swimming.
It's not often you'll be in the middle of the outback and swimming in a dam, so grab it when you can.
But Gav and Joe aren't ready to show what they've got just yet.
No way, mate.
It's not that cold, you know.
Yeah, I reckon you're lying.
I reckon you're lying too, absolutely.
But not diving in has put them at a disadvantage because now there's only one bloke on Becky's radar.
Definitely imagine Stephen living in a place like this.
But with Joe, Stephen and Gavin to choose from, now it's raining men.
Do I believe in love? Absolutely. I don't want to grow old alone. I want to find love. I want to meet someone that makes me feel everything.
This brew's awesome.
But yesterday's farm work made it impossible to spend time alone with any of them.
Gav, this is my horse, Tex.
Today, though, Becky's back on track. And she's taking single dad Gavin out to see if they have more in common than just being parents.
Gav's a really dedicated dad, but I need more time to get to know him better. So what do you and your daughter like to do together?
Oh, we like to get out and swim. She loves swimming.
She does?
Yeah.
Like our outback mum, Gavin also has a daughter. But he won't be complete until he finds one more girl.
That special someone is what's missing in my life. Someone to share a life with, to build and, you know, go off on the same journey together.
And from the looks of things, Gavin may have found his heart's perfect match.
So tell me about romance, Becky.
Romance? I haven't had a lot of romance.
Is it important to you?
If I think about it, I think romance is something that, you know, you like to do. You know, if someone takes the effort to find out what you like to do and you go and do it.
Yep. What flower is that?
This one.
The flower just for you. Oh, there you go. A bit of romance for you. Look at that.
They're cute, aren't they?
The one thing I've noticed out here is the remoteness and the loneliness. It's all about love. I mean, if you had that connection with someone, it'd be great.
And luckily for Gavin, it seems the flowers aren't the only things blossoming.
I think he's a really brave guy that can talk about his feelings and his emotions without being worried. But I like that about Gavin.
Oh.
The crappy one. I think everybody wants to find their happily ever after with someone special.
Waiting in the wings, though, is Bushman Joe.
Oh, no.
We're not sweeping.
We're not changing tyres,
We're changing tyres.
And today, Becky's putting him through his paces.
How come all them other fellas got off so easy?
He's a pretty hands-on sort of fella. He knows how to do a lot of stuff.
You get there?
Pain in the backside.
But he did good, yep.
Did you enjoy it?
That was awesome. Very romantic. Really couldn't think of anything better to do.
Joe may have impressed on the job, but Becky's looking for the guy who'll take on the role of husband. So she sought some quiet time to see if Joe could be the one.
I was on land a fair while myself. And it was like, yeah, you do well.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, it's definitely good to spend alone time with Becky. You've definitely got to have one-on-one time to have a yarn to each other and get to know each other a bit more.
I have a lot of fun with you, Joe. It's very easy, isn't it?
Becky's heart may have begun to flutter, but her mind isn't made up.
There's someone I want to stay and then I'm not quite sure about who I want to go.
Knowing this will be one of the toughest days of her life, I've hit the road. Making the long journey to the station to lend some support.
Hi, Becky.
Hi, Matt.
Bit of a surprise.
I am terribly surprised.
Oh, mate. I love the driveway. That is the longest dirt road I've ever seen. Now, I thought I'd come out here and see how you and the guys were doing.
Yeah.
The three handsome blokes in the farm.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when Nat rocked up to say hello and sit down and have a chat. That was fantastic. How you doing?
Good. So, tell me everything, three guys.
Yeah, 3, that's the number. That's what got sent here.
Becky's a romantic at heart and knows this could be her last shot at finding her Prince Charming.
I mean, you're putting yourself out there to find love, so it might all be worth it.
Everybody wants a fairy tale ending, don't they? Everybody wants to end up happy with the one person that they love forever.
What about the decision? You've got to send one of the guys home really soon. Have you been thinking about that? Has that been playing on your mind?
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to be very much fun.
But Becky's decision won't just affect her. She has to consider 8-year-old daughter Charlie when choosing the one to complete her family.
Are you ready to settle down and to have someone in your life?
I've been settled for 8 years. You can become very settled when you have a child. Well, I've always wanted to find someone that is there for you and you're there for them right back, someone to love, someone to be with.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, well, let's cross them.
Let's cross them.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How you going, mate?
I want to thank you all for coming all this way. Have you guys got anything you want to say to me?
Yeah, mate, I've had a blast here. It's been fantastic. Like, you live in an awesome place and to see you in your element, I think, yeah, that was pretty awesome to see.
No worries. Thanks, Stephen.
I'd like to say that you look beautiful, first off.
Thank you.
It's been fantastic fun, and I hope to get to know you more as well.
Thanks, Gavin. Joe?
Yeah, Beck, thanks for inviting me out. It's really good, and I reckon got to hand it to you. You do well out here, and this is your element for sure.
Thanks, guys. I've had a blast with you guys. I've learnt so much about you in the short period of time that we've made friends. Unfortunately, you can't all stay. As much as I'd like you all to stay and we can just keep hanging out, that's not quite the case. So, unfortunately, the guy I have to send home is... you, Stephen. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm the right girl for you. I think you're going to make someone a fantastic partner one day, and I just don't think it's me. It was really hard to put into words what I wanted to say without making it worse for Stephen or myself. But I've loved having you here, so thanks for coming.
Yeah, mate, it's been awesome. Thank you very much. I'm a little bit sad to be leaving the farm of Becky. I have really enjoyed it here, and I've really enjoyed spending time with Becky.
Right, how about a beer?
Yeah, it's good.
Let's go.
She's going to make someone very, very happy one day, but it's not going to be me.
I think everybody wants to find their happily ever after with someone special. I don't think anything runs as smoothly as some of the story tales. But yeah, I want to build a life with someone, work side by side.
Becky now has 2 boys who are more than ready to make a life with her.
The country, and we all know that she's a farmer, and let's just see if we can get a bit of romance happening, yeah.
Becky's second suitor is fun-loving country boy, Joe.
Yeah, me and Becky get on pretty well. We're sort of fairly similar people. Not sure who her favourite is. Got a bit of an inkling, but we'll find out, eh?
I told you, Dad. I think Joe just decided to have some fun. If I was going to be covered in this much egg goop, then he would be too. I got you, And then, of course, we had a bit of a play fight. Oh, man. Hey,
Mum!
we haven't got any eggs today.
But Joe may discover showing just one side has caused Becky's eye to wander to fellow single parent Gavin.
I like Joe a lot. He's really fun to be around, but he's not as open as Gavin is, so I wouldn't mind spending more time with Gav to get to know him better. Do you want to go for a drive?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, better pack a bag. We might be away overnight.
Sounds good.
I chose to play golf with Gavin because he enjoys it. I haven't played for a long time, and I thought it would be a really good thing that we could do together that we both enjoyed. If I win,
Yep.
you have to buy me beers.
Okay.
And if...
It was nice that Becky thought about, what it is that I like to do, and it took me by surprise. This is it.
Check it out.
Straight along the ground.
After years of picturing Mr. Right, Becky knows who she's looking for.
I'd like a man who is kind, is funny, you can talk about everything with.
It's that way!
He's pretty easygoing, pretty laid back and relaxed about things. Oh, bugger.
Oh, is that a fresh airy? Oh, it's another one. Oh, my God.
And Becky may discover she's already found the man of her dreams.
We just like to hang out with each other and it's amazing.
Righto. You missed it twice in a row. Oh, what a laugh. Oh, look, I think there's a bit of a connection there. We had a couple of moments there, I think, from my perspective anyway, yeah.
What she doesn't know is he's planned a dream night ahead.
Fantastic.
That one looks like a snow-capped mountain.
It does, yeah.
The breakaways are really gorgeous. We were there at sunset, which was just beautiful. It was a really, really nice spot to sit down and throw the rug out and have a bit of yarn.
It's a good way to end the day.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Very thoughtful. And look at this, you finished off with a lovely view here as well. Nice sunset. Had all the right mood about it, for sure. To let someone know that you're thinking about them on a romantic level, I think is a good thing in a relationship. I should take this opportunity and get a shot of you in front of the sunset. I want to take things a bit slow, and the main reason would be, you know, because of my daughter Brodie. Well, that's a good one.
Gav's a very sensitive guy. He's not afraid of talking about things that other guys might not, like romance.
That's my favourite photo, the one back. Just love the sunlight on your face.
I like that about Gavin, that he can do that.
Oh, look at that sunset now.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful sunset, beautiful woman.
And to thank Becky for a great day, the ever-romantic Gavin is taking her to dinner.
Oh, this looks fantastic.
Isn't it?
It was nice to go on a dinner date. I think I've been on one dinner date in my life before.
What shall we drink to? A good day?
Oh, good day. Cheers.
Cheers. I remember on the speed date that you showed me the photo of Charlie.
Yep.
And I didn't have a photo with me of Brodie.
Yep.
I've brought one along, and I just want to wait for the right time to actually show you. So is it all right if I show you?
I'd love to see it.
Here's the most recent photo of Brodie.
Oh, she's gorgeous. I would love to meet Gav's daughter, Brodie. She sounds like an amazing little girl.
And she also wrote a letter that she wrote to you.
Dear Becky, I'm Brodie. I told Dad to go and farm wants a wife because he's looking for a wife, and I love my dad and always want him to be happy. Love, Brodie. That's fantastic. She went all that trouble. I feel very special.
Yeah, she's a good kid.
Can I keep this?
Of course you can. Yep.
Excellent. Can I keep you both? I can just stand here and watch all day.
And while fellow single parent Gavin caught her eye from the beginning, Becky can't ignore the chemistry she has with Joker Joe.
I told you, Dad. Joe's fun and serious all at the same time. He goes out of his way to help people. I have a lot of fun with you, Joe. It's very easy, isn't it?
But Becky knows finding romance out here is not so easy.
Hey, Joe.
There you go, mate.
Ready to go for a drive?
Yeah.
Thought you might like to have a look around the place.
Yeah, cool.
And this is her big chance at a happily ever after.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to spending some time with Joe. Just Joe.
What I'm looking for in a partner is someone that's pretty easy going, I get along really well with, and be my best mate sort of thing.
So she's planned a night under the stars to see if their shared love of the land could lead them to something bigger.
So this is the old homestead for Bald Hill. We do have a lot in common. We are interested in the same things. Yeah, we find a lot to talk about and to laugh about. Look at these beautiful walls. What a waste.
Sure flattened it. Yeah, it's good to get Becky alone, sort of, so we got to know each other a bit better.
Cool drink, Joe? Maybe not from that one. Can't open it. This one's open. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Yep. Well, I quite like Joe, and that's more than friends. I'd love to spend more time with him.
Becky and Joe spending the night roughing it under the stars.
You like your sausages grilled? Or?
No, I don't like them charcoaled.
And they couldn't be happier.
It suited both of us to camp out. It also was romantic, I think, because, well, that's something I enjoy doing anyway. Thanks for tea.
Char grill.
It was the thought that counted.
Becky's suddenly finding there's another side to Joe.
Yeah, I love chatting to Joe. He's very easy to talk to. He's very laid back. Conversation really flows, and if there isn't anything to say, we're just still both comfortable sitting there. You're the right person to come here on the farm.
Oh, cheers.
Do you like it?
That was great. Company's not bad.
Not bad?
No.
I like that.
She's definitely a great person, definitely. Yeah, she's very similar to me in a lot of ways. Very similar.
I haven't camped out in ages.
Neither have I.
I miss it.
And without warning, Becky realises this could be the start of her happily ever after.
I really like hanging out with you.
Yeah, not bad to hang out with either. No.
Joe is very, very special. Really special.
Wasn't bad, eh?
Not bad at all. Want to do it again?
Maybe later.
I was pretty excited to see Charlie. It was great to see her and have a huge, massive cuddle with her. And did you have a good time?
Yep.
I hope you did lots of swimming.
Yep. I can swim from one end of the pool to the middle.
Really? Oh my God, I'm so impressed. Charlie, yeah, I think she is keen for me to find love.
For Becky, the reality of her search for romance has just taken on a whole new meaning.
T-shirt on? Yeah. I'm looking for someone who's good with kids, someone who's pretty caring. Hi guys.
Hello.
This is my little chicken.
How are you, darling?
So Charlie, this is Gavin.
G'day, how are you?
And this is Joe.
How are you, Charlie?
Good.
Meeting Charlie, yeah, I was a bit nervous. Sort of not being around many kids.
So what have we got there, hun?
Blast.
But with a daughter of his own, Gavin's a natural.
Which one do you want to do, Charlie?
Unicorn.
Okay. I'll get another colour ready for you. What colour you want?
Blue.
Blue.
Gav's been brilliant with Charlie. I guess he's a bit in tune with her because his daughter is only a year younger, knows what little girls are interested in and can really relate to her.
Do you want any blended ones?
Pink and yellow.
Gavin's passed the fatherhood test with flying colours.
She's quite an amazing young girl, actually. That has to be the highlight for my farm stay.
Oh, look at that.
You know, just found it really easy to get along with Charlie. She's good fun.
Which has left Becky wondering, should she follow her head and choose a life with sensitive Gavin, or follow her heart and travel the road with fun-loving Joe?
That's great, Charlie. I'll hang this on my fridge when I get home, eh? And show Brody, she'll love it.
I've been thinking about it. I'm just still thinking about it, so I don't quite know.
Oh, we're actually cooking up a feast over there.
Are you?
Yeah, so we're just wondering if you two lovely ladies would like to come over for a feed.
Like that?
Yeah?
It was really thoughtful of the boys to make a special effort for dinner on the last night that they're here.
And the girls are making a special effort too.
I liked this one because it has buttons on it and Granny gave it to me.
It's really, really pretty. So Charlie got quite excited because she got to pull out one of her best dresses.
Remember, you had to get changed too.
Oh, you mean I've got to wear something special?
Yes.
Or something very nice?
Yes.
Okay.
But when you're searching for two, a husband and a stepdad for Charlie, the decision is doubly hard.
Well, hello.
Hi, guys.
There you go. Don't you two look beautiful?
Oh, we hope so, thank you.
So a last dinner together gives Becky a last chance to compare Gavin and Joe.
The guys are similar in a lot of ways and they're different in a lot of ways. They're both really hardworking. Differences are Gavin is a little bit more open about his feelings, whereas Joe maybe not. Oh, wow, that smells really good. Both know how to cook.
Over the last week, Joe and Becky have shared a laugh and a kiss. But is he father material?
I think Joe was a bit nervous with Charlie at dinner, not having been around children too much.
You want a leg, Charlie? Yeah, I haven't got any kids myself. Yeah, it was definitely good to see Becky with Charlie. They get on really well and they've got a pretty tight relationship.
Thanks, guys. Looks fantastic. Smells great and tastes even better.
You're welcome.
Gav, on the other hand, has a daughter of his own and is a natural with Charlie.
Your knife's upside down, honey.
I do that. I had the broom upside down, did you know that? Sweeping out tune check.
And importantly for a city boy, Gav has no issues with long-distance love.
Yeah, Becky, she is an amazing woman. You know, I've come all the way out here for love, so yeah, I'd go a long way for love, absolutely.
Becky needs to weigh up her head and her heart before deciding who would best complete the family picture.
Last night, eh? Cheers.
Welcome to Charlie, to the group.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go, Becky. There you go.
Better now. I've been thinking about Joe heaps, and I've missed him a lot since he left the farm, because I like him more than a friend.
And today, Joe's outdone himself with what he has planned for Becky.
What are you going to do to me?
Let's go and find out, eh?
Okay. Okay.
I thought I'd do something out of the usual. Went for a massage.
I think it feels absolutely amazing. I feel it through into my fingertips. I feel so relaxed.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Joe'd never had a massage before, and I think he really liked it. Not that he's ready to admit it anytime soon.
Golly. So it actually felt pretty good. Knew where the knots were. Jeez.
They've both had a perfect time, but Becky wants to know if their mutual attraction could ever become love.
Well, it's been a pretty awesome journey.
It has. It's been fun, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I've had a great time.
You mean a lot to me, Joe. A lot.
True.
She's looking for a sign from Joe that he wants to get serious.
Yeah. Well, I'm nervous, because I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're feeling. And I want to know.
But that sign never comes.
Throw these hard questions at me. You have to work out a few things. And go from there, I suppose.
I guess so.
So, I suppose this is it.
I guess I better go.
Pretty full on, wasn't what I was expecting. So I've got to work a few things out, I reckon.
Bye. Gav's helped me see things perhaps I didn't see before. He's kind, he's also really sensitive, can express his emotions really well, which is not usual for blokes.
Her head says he's the one to marry, but after today, will her heart say yes or no?
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fantastic, how are you?
Really good.
How was your trip back?
Yeah, it was good.
Sensitive Gavin has a big day planned for Becky. And in true Gav style, it's going to be romantic.
Just wanted to show her just the other side of things. So do you have those? Yeah, I wanted to bring the woman out in her.
And this is also Gavin's opportunity to drop Becky a big hint.
I thought we'd just have a look at some rings, you know?
Some rings?
For the princess, because you're going to try someone.
Yeah, righto. We went into a jewellery store and we actually literally sat there and tried on all these amazing rings.
It's a princess cut, and they got little princess cuts.
And you said princess. Try it again.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm shaking. It's very sparkly. You just can't stop looking at it, can you? And I've never been one for jewellery. Never put a ring on that finger before. I went girly. I love them. I don't know which line I like best, the square or the round. made me want a relationship with somebody more. I guess what you're really asking is whether I'd like to wear one forever.
Yeah.
I guess one day, yeah.
Putting the ring on Becky's finger would be certainly something I'm looking forward to, but yeah, it'd be very, very special.
But Gavin is saving the very best for last.
So come on in, Becky. This is my humble abode.
Cool. A promised meeting with his daughter and light of his life, Brodie.
Hi, Brodie. I'm Becky. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What have you been up to?
I'm reading upstairs.
What are you reading?
I was reading one of those fairy books.
Oh, one you got for Christmas?
Yeah.
I've been so looking forward to meeting Brodie, and I'm so glad I got the chance. I think she and Charlie get along like a house on fire. They'd be absolutely inseparable.
But if Brodie and Becky's daughter Charlie are going to be sisters, our outback mum has to make a big decision.
Well, this is it.
Gotta go, hey?
Yeah. It's been so good.
Going back? Great, Nat. How are you?
Great to have you here. Take a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you live in one of the most isolated parts of Australia. It is a tough life.
Yes.
Up until now, work has been important and the land has been important to you. Do you think that's kind of changed?
I've learned that I actually want to be with someone and not just live my life alone as I have been doing to date with just me and Charlie. I want to grow old with someone, I guess. Share my life with someone, be a partner.
What was it about Gavin that you liked?
He's open and you can talk to him about, feelings if you want to.
And he's romantic?
Yeah, he's romantic and sensitive.
And you were looking for your knight in shining armour?
Yeah, knight in shining armour. Best friend, that's what I'm looking for.
Would Gavin fit that role?
He would.
And then there's Joe, who's just a bit of a larrikin, isn't he? A bit of a bad boy.
He's a bit of a
They're
bad
totally
boy.
different. How does he make you feel when you're around him?
Really good. Really good. Makes me laugh. I can have a really, really decent conversation with him and then sit there for an hour and not say a word. And it's really, really comfortable. So just feels really good.
Have you brought anyone special with you today?
I have. I brought someone with me.
And how do you feel about him?
I feel pretty strong towards him, actually. He's become really, really close to me. Really close.
I can't wait to find out who you brought along. Shall we bring him out?
Yes.
Okay. Who is it? Cheeky Joe, of course.
Hey.
How you going?
Good.
Good to see you.
You too. Can't keep your hands off each other. How are you going, Joe? Take a seat. How does it feel to be back?
Pretty good.
Good.
It's a bit different from the first time we got here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you look very cosy.
Oh, thank you.
That's because
Look
we're so
at him,
cute.
you can't wipe the smile off his face. Did you ever think that you would travel this far for a girl, for love?
Nah, no way. You must be pretty special.
Special.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, I'll
There's
just
only
see how
one
it
right
goes,
answer
but
here.
Yes.
You two are a match made in heaven.
You're making me blush.
Oh.
You don't know how.
So there's definitely chemistry. There's a connection between the two of you.
Yeah, well, he's hot.
He's a bit hot.
Yeah, I'm hot.
And he's modest too.
Yeah, he's terribly modest. Yep. Yep.
So what's the future for you guys? Where is this all going to go?
We want to spend some more time together.
Yeah, so we're just going to have to work it out and go from there, I suppose.
Could you see yourself married to someone like Joe?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could you?
Yeah.
Oh, probably the nicest thing anyone could say to you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Even amazed me.
We'll make it work, won't
Yeah. Definitely feels great to be the last person here with Becky. I feel pretty good about myself and I'm glad she chose me.
So cute, lovebirds.
Absolutely, I made the right choice. Went with what feels right for me.
My name's Melia, I'm a winemaker and I'm looking for a husband.
Bubbly winemaker Melia lives in a magical corner of Western Australia. The only things missing from her life are a partner and children.
I think I'd be an exceptional mum. If dog raising and horse training are anything to go by, I'd hope that I'd be a good mum.
And now that she's turned 30, it's time to get serious about finding a husband.
I'm looking for someone to come here and to share my life. I'm very deep-rooted in where I am right now, and I don't think you could possibly find a better life.
The right man will complete her world.
I would give my heart and soul to a relationship, and just not knowing what the future could hold is a really exciting thing.
Bubbly winemaker Amelia has been single for a year, and she's not going to waste any time getting to the big issues.
Thank you so much for coming all this way.
Yeah, no, you are gorgeous.
My game plan for the speed dates is to really try to figure out what the guys are like and whether they're going to be able to enjoy my lifestyle like I enjoy it. What have you learnt from your past relationships? So what do you think that you could bring to my life? What are your feelings about love? How do you know when you found true love?
Just when you're with them, you just light up. You get that fire inside you.
New South Wales electrician Carl hasn't ventured far from home for his date, but he'll have to be willing to cross the continent to impress Farm Amelia.
Thanks for making it.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You look
it was
great
great,
too.
man.
Good. Carl came towards me and I thought, wow, this guy's really cute. He's tall, he's got beautiful blue eyes. So Carl, what do you think you could bring to my life?
Well, I've got a great sense of adventure, excellent sense of humour. Yeah, hopefully just more good times and action, fun.
Carl seems like a really great guy and I did feel quite a connection with him.
And I don't mean to drop a bombshell here, but I've made an application to the New South Wales Police Force, and that's actually progressed to the next stage. So it's probably going to be hard for me to move to WA in the near future, but you know who knows.
I think there was quite a bit of chemistry with Carl. I would be prepared to wait, but it would depend upon how our relationship developed and my feelings for him. If I was honestly, truly in love with someone, I would wait.
Farm Amelia's final date is 29-year-old comedian James. He hopes to win Melia's heart with a bag of laughs and a gift.
Wow!
Yeah, I know. It's good.
Oh, thank you.
No worries.
Oh, that is so sweet. Please take a seat. Thank you. It's fantastic. James gave me a special present, which was so thoughtful of him and really made my day.
Look at the way you're looking at me there. It's really, yeah.
Congratulations.
It's really touching. So.
Definitely ticked one of my boxes.
Please tell me who you would like to see again on the group date in Sydney.
I would like to see James.
Cool. That sounds great.
I would really like to bring Jake.
Yeah, cheers. That's awesome.
I'd really like to bring Steve with me on the group date.
Thank you. I'd like to get to know you a lot more.
Number 4, who else will be joining you in Sydney?
She's a 1 in a million girl, and you know, first impressions, fantastic, and I'd love to continue on, see more of each other.
I would like to bring Greg.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Well, the last gentleman that you will be inviting to the group date.
Lucky last is Martin. Really like you to come to Sydney with me.
Yeah, I would love to. I'm over the moon. Yeah, it's great.
Anything that you would like to share?
Melia, I think you're a lovely young woman, and I wish you all the success and happiness in the world. And thank you again.
Thanks, guys, and you can leave now. Thanks.
I'd like to find someone that is genuine, honest, trustworthy, caring, and has a general passion for life.
Although love hasn't eluded Melia, she's yet to find the man of her dreams.
I have met quite a few people who possess all the qualities that I'm after, but unfortunately time and circumstance has not allowed us to be together. So hopefully in the future I'll find someone who can hang around for a little while.
Back in Sydney, Melia is at Manly Beach with a special surprise that will see her 5 lonely hearts sink or swim.
I've never learnt how to surf properly, so I thought today's the chance to try. So let's go surfing.
Start paddling for me. Okay, here comes the wave. Paddle as hard as you can. All right, just hit the tail of the board, you're on. Up you get. Stay nice and low. Now, you rise up like this, you're on.
I think I've got a fair idea of my top 3 to come back to the farm with me. But perhaps I'll get blown away today. It depends on what the boys are like.
As they head into the water, Melia is first to get an early equal footing, while the boys are keen to make a splash and impress their date.
I'm going to try my hardest to impress Melia today. Do a few dances on the board, see how we go.
I don't think surfing's going to make it or break it today for these boys. You know, we'll all bring something different, and hopefully Amelia sees that and sees through what we can do on a board.
Although Melia is colliding with her beach buddies on their boards, have two hearts already collided.
I wouldn't say I have romantic feelings for her. That'd be probably jumping the gun a little bit. But hopefully after today I'll be in love and you know, we'll get married soon.
Outside in the surf, 5 hopeful hotties have made an impression on Western Australian winemaker Melia, and one potential partner is already on her radar.
Out of the group of 5 that I had the date with today, Martin shined with his personality. I think he's a really great guy. So Martin, you're pretty good in the surf out there. You've obviously done it before. Had a bit of practice?
Yeah, I surfed in Scotland before I came here. Yeah, it was one of the reasons.
Big wetsuits.
Definitely the wetsuit, but not here today. It's fantastic.
Well, if you can surf in Scotland, you can surf here.
You can surf anywhere.
Exactly, it's hardcore.
Well, I think I showed Amelia that was genuine. I think that's probably one of my strong points, that I'm genuine. And everything I say is just how it is, I think.
What do Scottish people know about wine?
We know everything about everything.
Gotta have something to eat, drink with your haggis.
Yeah, yeah, no, I like wine. I don't mind.
What would be the best wine to match with haggis?
Oh, I don't think you could drink it with wine. I think you've got to have a whiskey or something, I think.
Whiskey?
Yeah. But I'd make an exception and probably have a red, I would think.
Yeah. I think Martin's a genuinely happy guy and he's got a great sense of humour. And I think if I decided to take him back to the farm, he'd make it a really, really fun time. But yeah, I still need to think quite seriously about who I'm going to choose. And yeah, it's going to be tough.
Beautiful day.
Gorgeous
Learning
day.
to surf.
The decision today was very tough and it will impact on my future life, and who knows, I might find myself with a husband. I guess I'll start with my number 1, who is Martin. Let me come back to yelling up.
Thank you very
Meet
much.
my dad.
Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, great. Shaky knees at one point, so yeah, excited.
Right, my number 2 will be Steve. I'd like you to come back to yelling up.
That'll be great. I'm looking forward to coming to the Margaret River. Yeah, I'm over the moon.
My final person to come back to the farm will be James.
I really didn't think I'd actually get through. She was teasing me a little bit there.
You need it.
Yeah.
First up is Scotsman Martin, who couldn't believe his luck when Melia chose him to come to the farm.
Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, great. Oh, I could see myself living in Western Australia. Yeah, I travel halfway around the world, so 3 hours from Melbourne really doesn't make much difference.
Next is Queensland comedian James, and he's making quite the impression.
It was really great to see James again. When he stepped out of the car, I thought, wow, he's so tall and handsome and got a cute smile. Should we grab your luggage and come inside?
Yeah, great.
Cool.
But Melia can't help notice there's someone missing.
I was looking forward to Steve being one of the 3 guys that came here, and when he didn't arrive, I'm kind of wondering where he is, what's going on.
Melia's third pick was Newcastle musician Steve, but he's still on the other side of the country.
Hello?
Hi, this is Steve.
I don't think I'll be able to come to the farm.
I just don't see myself.
Packing up and relocating to the other side of Australia.
It's just one of those things, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you can't make it. I was very upset and disappointed because Steve was definitely one of my favourites. I'm going to have to think long and hard about the situation there, but perhaps there's another option for me. Maybe you should sit there and Martin, you can sit next to me and our mystery guest will sit here. The guys just weren't too sure what was going on. They are typical blokes, after all.
We just sat down for our meal and all of a sudden Greg appeared from from the darkness.
Good evening, people.
No way. Myself and James, I think, were a bit surprised.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Just in time.
How you doing, mate?
At the group date, 32-year-old Greg missed out on the farm stay by a whisker.
Steve, I'd like you to come back to yelling up.
That'll be great.
But this new contender lives just 3 hours away in Perth and jumped in his car as soon as he got the call.
Cheers, good to see everyone.
Cheers, good to see you too.
Yeah, it was a big surprise. Sort of mixed emotions at first, but yeah, I'd like to think that I'm in with a good chance. Tastes better than what I've had in a restaurant, actually.
Having Greg arrive really changed the dynamics of the boys. It became a little bit more competitive.
Obviously, a good sign of a good meal when everyone's busy eating instead of chatting, I suppose.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting experience.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's beautifully presented. Obviously, just like the company.
But after local Perth boy Greg splashed onto the scene last night, the heavenly atmosphere isn't likely to last.
I think the competition's going to heat up. I'm sure everyone's nice to each other at the moment, but you know, when there's a big prize at stake being Farm Amelia, you never know what could happen.
Greg's already sensed Melia's affection for James and decides it's time to take action.
But I've sort of got to take this opportunity to step it up a notch and get to know you. I'm really happy to be back, to be given this opportunity. I really am happy to be here. She does have a lot of traits that I'm looking for in like a future partner as far as a dream girl. I mean, she's very beautiful.
It's not too far to come down from Perth either.
Nah, even if it was twice the long drives, it doesn't matter. It's really nice.
He's a fun-loving guy, and I think deep down he's a real sweetheart, so I'm looking forward to spending more time with him as well.
After waiting for exhaustive medical tests, Melia is desperate to know what's happened.
We were doing a bit of body surfing. Got dumped, basically. I've dislodged the AC joint, so it's come off the shoulder. So I have to keep it like this for a while until it gets sorted out.
Must be so painful. I was really upset that this has happened at all, especially in my own backyard.
She did seem a bit upset. It was just good to see her, definitely good to see her there. I'm not going to be much of a farm worker like this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Might be watching a few DVDs and not doing any wild
That's
lifting.
exciting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be positive, so I don't want to show that I'm devastated to Melia and to the other guys as well.
Well, you guys are in your shorts and bare feet, so I'm just going to go get the car. We'll pick you up and we're going to go home, get some dinner.
All right, cheers.
James has been my favourite from the word go. It's just a bit of a turn for the worst in the whole farm stay.
The reason I wanted to have a bit of a chat is because I found out a bit more info from the doctor today, and basically it's a little bit more serious than they first thought. So I actually have to have surgery. So basically that means that I have to go home. So pretty much today. So
I'm really disappointed to hear that. Of course, you've got to do what you've got to do, and
it is
you've got to look after your health. I'm quite upset about the whole situation. I'm going to miss you, James.
No, you too. I really would have liked to stay on the farm longer, obviously, and things are starting to get good, and it's only been a few days in. I was just thinking, though, that I had that present that I first gave you on the speed date.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. It's fantastic.
So basically, had another little. This is underprepared, but I quickly thought of a little going away present. So, but I haven't wrapped it, so you might have to close your eyes. Okay. Anyway, something to remember me by.
I was very surprised when James kissed me. I almost fell backwards off the fence. It was a good kiss. James has got nice soft lips.
But yeah, better go get the other guys anyway. And don't tell them about that. So, better go get them.
Keep it a secret, okay.
I thought I'd go out with a bang at least and hopefully leave a bit of an impression.
Greg and Martin will have to come to terms with keeping their place on the farm by default.
So I'm basically got to leave.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
I was supposed to send one of you home, but the decision's been taken out of my hands. And just like to ask if you guys are happy to stay on the farm for a few more days.
Definitely, for sure. I'm rapt to be staying on and get to spend more time with you. There was some relief there, but also would have been nice to find out 100% what the true decision would have been.
I think I probably would still be here if James hadn't gone home. You've got to believe that you've got that something that Melia likes.
It was very sad to see him go. I am a girl that holds my emotions close, so it may not seem that I was that upset, but I did definitely feel a twinge of sadness that he was leaving.
See you later.
Thank you for coming. It's
Thanks,
wonderful to meet you.
Good luck. See you later.
Cheers, mate. See ya.
Now he's gone, I need to give the other two guys a chance to win my heart, so it depends if they can blow me out of the water as much as James had. I think it's time to give you guys a bit of a reward and have a beer.
Sweet.
Reinforcing this fence here with the wire. It's a constant job.
And the hard work is starting to pay dividends with Melia.
Full-time fencer.
Martin's never going to leave.
Never leave. Full-time
Martin,
fencer.
to me, he just gets better and better the more I get to know him. He's a really sweet guy and he's funny. He's travelled a lot. He's got lots of great stories. And it's okay if you can do it a little bit on an angle. You can Greg, he's a fantastic guy. He's really got a lot to give a potential partner. He's got a beautiful, soft heart. And he's also a hard worker. He loves to get in, loves to get the job done, which I really respect.
Both boys know that a lot more hard work will be needed to win Melia's heart. And with just one more full day together, they've decided to treat her to a magical whale watching date.
We didn't know if we'd see any whales or not, but just to get out on the water, especially like the day it was, fantastic. King of the world! I think the boys were really spellbound being out there on the boat. I just kept on saying the same thing over and over again. What a fantastic experience. Oh, look, there it is! It was just amazing to see the whales, and every time they'd pop up, you didn't know where they were. They just pop up out of nowhere and you go, wow.
Oh, when we're following the boat, how big was it? It's wide.
Really wide.
Martin recently shared some special time alone with Melia, and Greg can feel the pressure is on to strengthen his bond with our gorgeous female farmer.
Yeah, they move quite fast, don't they?
With the limited time we have left on the farm to spend with Melia, hopefully she can see me for who I am, and if it's someone that she potentially can see herself wanting to build a future with.
Oh, there we are.
Sorry. I felt very privileged to be there with Melia, to see that. You know, it's a special part of the world she lives in, so for me to be involved in that was pretty special for me, and hopefully it's a bit special for her too.
I decided to invite some friends over, and I thought perhaps you could help me host the party.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It'll be good fun, I reckon. Very excited about hosting the party tonight for Melia's friends and family. And what I might do is start these flower arrangements while you're doing the punch.
Red roses, they're beautiful.
No, I just wanted to impress your friends and impress yourself as well, mainly. The sort of food that goes along with wine is very, very sort of, it's not just your average sort of sausage sizzle, so looking forward to the challenge, actually. I hope they enjoy the spread we put on for them.
I'm sure they will.
I think we should probably stagger them, eh?
Yeah?
With love on tonight's menu, Greg and Martin are keen to make their final night on the farm one to remember.
Definitely very nervous starting off with everyone arriving so sort of quickly within each other. It's quite a lot to take in, and you want to impress, so very nervous.
I'd like to introduce you to Greg and Martin.
Yeah, I think everything's going very well, I think. Well, I'm not allowed near the barbecue because Greg's got the fork in his hand, and every time I go near it, he just tells me, no, this is his thing.
And how are you going, Greg, with the barbie?
Oh, it's coming along nicely.
Not too overwhelming? He's actually the barbecue cutie.
She expects more from a host than just being able to cook a barbecue. You've got to be able to mingle with her friends and catch up and get to know them, I think.
Tonight, Melia's father is on hand to help her with her decision.
I really like Martin's personality. He's a very pleasant guy. They're both very nice guys. At the end of the day, you want someone who's easygoing and not going to ruffle the feathers and do a bit of work as well. So maybe Greg's the worker tonight, isn't he?
Yes.
Bubbly winemaker Melia has left behind her beloved Margaret River to visit the one that she wants.
This is really the most important moment of the whole journey so far.
Melia's man has no idea she's closing in.
It's exciting and nerve-wracking, but I'm finally glad I'm here at this moment.
Oh, it's really good to hear the knock on the door.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good to see you.
You too. She looked great. She looked, you know, really nice as usual, and the smile is what I always remember.
And James wastes no time showing her off to his family.
This is my mum, Kathy.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Kathy.
I only introduce quality girls to my mum in particular. It's a pretty big deal for me. It's my dad, Rob.
Hi.
And this is Jess, my sister-in-law.
Hi. The fact that James is so close with his family really, really means a lot to me because I am so close with my family.
Yes. Now, anyone having a water or a
Thank you very
soft
much.
They got along really well, and I knew they would. I knew that, you know, they'd really like Melia.
We'll just have to keep it simple and say to Melia and James.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But the real test comes in the form of James's niece, 18-month-old Allegra.
Would you like to have a cuddle? Here we go.
Hi, Allegra.
I was interested to see how Allegra would take to Melia, and I think Melia won her over in the end.
Hey. Oh, thank you. That's for me.
I think Melia looks pretty comfortable with around babies, and I think she could be a good mum, yeah, for sure.
I feel that every single day that we spend together, James and I get to know each other better when we find that we have similarities and compatibilities that we didn't realise that we had before, and perhaps it could definitely lead into a relationship in the future.
Next up is country girl Melia, who had her fair share of ups and downs on the farm.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are
Great
you?
to see you. Take a seat.
Thank you.
I tell you what, it's good to have some female company on the show. It's been a while. A lot's happened.
A lot has happened, but it's great to be back, and yeah, it's been a long journey.
So just between you and I, it's pretty nice having boys fight over you.
A little bit.
That's pretty fun.
But it was fun, and it was great, and all the guys were great, and they had a great attitude. And
you had Greg, Martin, but I remember right from the word go, there was some chemistry going on with James.
James was my #1 pick right from the beginning. As time went by, yes, I definitely found that I was liking James more and more. And then a couple of days into the farm stay, he had an accident. He'd actually busted a joint in his shoulder, and he was told the next day that he had to fly back to Brisbane for surgery.
So his time with you was cut
Very
short.
short. Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
Deep down, I was really quite devastated that he had to go. But at the end of the farm stay, I did decide that James was the one for me.
So did Martin and Greg stand a chance?
Not really.
Was it a one-horse race?
Bit of a one-horse race.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you bring that special someone here today?
I did.
You did indeed. Look at you. You can't wait to see him, can you? Let's bring him out.
Hi, James.
I didn't want to interrupt you guys. Take a seat.
It's fine, it's no worries.
No worries. Great to see you. Good to be back here in the room where it all began.
Yeah, it is actually. It's a bit surreal, but it's good to be back.
You got the girl.
I did get the girl. I never doubted myself.
Oh, of course not. Right from the word go.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you crossed the country to visit this girl.
I did. She's pretty special, I must admit. And I thought she'd be pretty nice, and turns out she is. So.
Yeah.
lucky.
It's been a bit of a bumpy ride for you as well, obviously on the farm.
Yeah.
A few dramas along the way. How did
Yeah. Well, obviously, Greg showing up for a start was sort of a bit of a twist and sort of threat coming in from left field, and obviously the main thing was the shoulder and having to leave early, which was disappointing. But I'd made a good impression to leave on, like not doing the shoulder, but I think we'd ended things there pretty well, and
I believe it was with a gift that you couldn't wrap?
Yeah, that gift, which was probably better than my first gift,
yes,
to be honest. But so I thought with that's the big play I had to do, just to try and hang in there, and luckily it was enough.